Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all, and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged. Some it's not. And the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Now, first, I want to say happy Sunday to everybody. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Please stay safe, y'all. And stay aware of your surroundings, y'all. Okay? It's getting really bad out here, y'all. So please stay alert. Okay? Everybody's been asking me to do the numbers for Jamie Foxx. So I finally finished putting everything together, and I'm going to let you all see where it led me to. But I am by no means saying that this is what happened. But I have to warn you all that, these numbers took me into a direction that, was weird to me. It was really, really weird, just like this whole situation is weird, okay? Eric Marlin Bishop. That's his full name, y'all. Eric Marlin Bishop. And I didn't get a chance to put all the pictures like side by side so you all can see the numbers. The only thing I can tell you is screenshot it, and then you can see what numbers is tying into what. But I did, put the clips in. It's a lot of pictures, so, let me go on and get started. So Eric Marlin Bishop is his full name. All right, and off the top, you see in Kabbalah that 321 on there, which is the same thing that's been coming up under Michael Jordan stuff and a couple other people, some more 3, stuff like that, the 123, 312, all of that. So just pay attention to that as well. Murder by numbers pops up when I put in his name. Murder by numbers pop up. The 87, the 255, 1530 pops up, as you can see. Okay, 1530. Murder by numbers. The numbers don't lie also popped up under his name, his full name, y'all. This is another thing that popped up, Ascended Masters, and I was like, what the heck is that, But this is going to kind of explain itself later on, okay, Ascended Master, because I had to look it up to see what the heck does that even mean, okay? Ascended Masters. In the Ascended Master teachings of a number of movements in the philosophical tradition are held to be spiritually enlightened beings who, where we are, in the past incarnations were ordinary humans, but who have undergone a series of spiritual transformations, originally called initiations. Okay, so we already know about the initiations into these demonic stuff that people are doing. Ascended Masters, it made me think about more than one, and I want y'all to think about everything that Jamie Foxx is tied into. He's tied into a lot of stuff, y'all. Okay, so maybe that's why that came up. Book of Revelations popped up, and we know that that's been coming up a lot when it comes down to a lot of stuff that's been tied into Beyonce and Jay-Z and all of this stuff. Bermuda Triangle popped up as well. Extremely Dangerous popped up. And if you think about everybody that is tied into Jamie Foxx, it makes sense that this came up, somebody extremely dangerous is in his circle, because the same people that he's attached to is the same people that Prince was attached to, the same people that Michael Jackson was attached to, the same people that Whitney Houston is attached to. These are the higher ups that's surrounding Jamie Foxx, y'all. So it makes sense that Extremely Dangerous will pop up, because look how a lot of artists, the big time artists, are being taken out, and they're getting away with, people are getting away with taking them out. Okay, y'all? I am the Antichrist popped up. Okay. Beast from the East. Now, we're going to talk about this beast from the East because this confused me for a minute. But as I kept going on, then I found out, excuse me, y'all, what this was talking about. So I want y'all to remember beast from the East. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm going to write it down. So when I get to it, you all are going to know what I'm talking about. Because this kept popping up. And I was like, why is something about East kept popping up? Okay, the first thing I thought about, I'm going to be honest with y'all, was Puff Daddy. That's who I thought about. East Coast, okay? Prince of Darkness popped up too, okay? Now, you know, I'm not going to sugarcoat that. I'm not finna baby Jamie Foxx because Jamie Foxx been hanging out with the elites for a very long time. And just because, you know, these people are surrounding themselves around you and you making this big time money around these big time celebrities, and you know you hang out with all these white women that's, you know, up there in rank, that doesn't make you know, these people like you. Okay. And this is one thing that, you know, a lot of blacks, they don't understand. They think people like them because, you know, they let you be in their in crowd. But sometimes people let you be in their in crowd, you know, and when they getting ready to off somebody, you know, your number come up before anybody else is in the circle. I'm just saying, y'all. Okay. False information popped up. Everybody been trying to figure out what's happened, what actually happened to him. So are we receiving false information? Now, the family and them have not put out anything. They have not. Other than it was a medical, you know, situation. But we've been hearing rumors of a stroke. We've been hearing rumors of an aneurysm. Now there is also rumors coming out that he's went to surgery. Okay, y'all? So I don't know, but it's saying false information is being put out there. Okay? This is what popped up under his name. Now, I took out the middle name. Okay? And I just put Eric Bishop. And when I put that in, the 312 popped right back out again. Okay, y'all? So this is just his name without the middle name in there. All right. And I'm hoping y'all can see what I see because I'm looking at another screen. But everybody was asking me for this, so I gave it to y'all. Okay. When I just put in his first and last name without the middle name, Discovered popped up. Okay. And that makes sense because, you know, something was discovered. Okay. Actor agent popped up. So it's somebody that was on the set, an agent, but they are actor too, that works for the, you know, powers that be. Okay, y'all? I'm just saying. And as y'all can see, look at all the numbers that lined up. Actor agent popped up. Okay, y'all? RCA Records popped up. Now I want y'all to pay attention to that too, because RCA Records is one of the record labels that Jamie Foxx is tied to. He's tied to 3 different record labels. And all 3 of these record labels that he is tied to is pretty much tied to Clive Davis, y'all. Okay? I want y'all to pay attention that Jamie Foxx got some bangers, okay? He can sing, y'all. He's a triple threat. Okay? He can sing, he can act, he's a comedian. I mean, he has so much talent, y'all. Okay? And for RCA to pop up, I was like, wow. Because, you know, they could be trying to tell you something. Now, another thing, this popped up, and we're going to talk about this one too. The balloon. And I want y'all to think about, when do people release balloons? When somebody passes away, they do, you know, they release balloons. As, you know, the fans is, you know, doing a little, you know, like a little ceremony or whatever, saying goodbye or whatever, you know, giving them their flowers, but they releasing balloons. Okay, the balloon popped up under his name, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. The balloon, when the balloon popped up under his name, and as I kept going, the balloon is gonna pop up again. So I want y'all to remember that y'all saw this, the balloon. Okay, and I hope y'all can see it. Okay, so that popped up. We gonna see it again, y'all. Hidden Truth popped up. So is there something that they're hiding from us, y'all? And is it the fact that the family haven't really released any information? It's because they don't know what's going on either. Maybe they running tests. I told y'all this on the other video. I also told y'all this a couple videos back. My day ones, twos, and threes. Y'all know. And some of the new ones. You all knew I said this. I said there's going to be somebody big that they want this year. Because this is the skull and bones year. Okay? So it's going to be even bigger than Takeoff last year. I told y'all this. They really got their eyes set on Michael Jordan because everything about his life has been 23 from the start. But Michael Jordan been giving away money left and right. I mean, he'd been giving away tens and tens of millions of dollars, even around his birthday. So was he, paying the piper a little something in another way so that he could stay around a little longer? And, did this redirect them to somebody else that was big, y'all? That's big out here. Jamie Foxx is huge out here. Okay? Hidden Truth popped up. So are we gonna really find out what happened to him, y'all? There's a lot of stuff popping up, y'all, and I want y'all to pay attention to the numbers because they said that on this set there was so much chaos going on this set, y'all. They said that somebody tried to extort $33,000 out of Jamie Foxx while he was on the set of this movie. 33? They're going to 33, okay, y'all? And they said somebody tried to get $33,000 out of him. Extort. Then they also said that there was some kind of threat or something that was put out. It was like they was trying to push his buttons and make him seem like he was losing it, y'all. Okay? And another thing that happened too that I didn't mention before is Jamie Foxx called the police or something and told the police somebody was trying to take him out. So my thing is, I've been around people that had strokes and stuff like this, and never did they get paranoid to the fact that think that everybody was trying to get them or people was trying to take them out. And they said this is why he fired about 4 people. And I want y'all to think about the 4. Okay? These numbers is very important because those 4s is very important. Okay? Is it a reason, y'all, as to why he had to fire 4 people? Was all 4 of these people, on some bull crap? Was they there for a reason? Ask yourself this question, okay? Was it an aneurysm? Was it a stroke? Or was somebody really trying to take Jamie Foxx out, y'all? Ask yourself this question. Now, let's get to Jamie Foxx. Okay, this is his stage name. All right, y'all? And off the top, you see the 44 up there, okay? So I want y'all to pay attention to the 44. All right? Because the 44s is going to come up a lot, okay, around this whole situation. So when I put in Jamie Foxx, I put another one up too fast. But wood snake popped up, okay? And I was like, why is wood snake popping up? What's the thing behind that? The occult popped up. Not a human popped up. My husband and recession. Now, the only person that has been talking about my husband is Cameron Diaz. Cameron Diaz is saying that her husband is the reason why that she went on and did this picture with, did her comeback from retirement. She said because her husband pretty much told her, was in her corner telling her to do it, her family. Okay, y'all? Now, I had to go look at this wood snake because I was like, what the heck? I did not really understand why that popped up. But I just put it in there anyway because I was like, maybe somebody else will understand, what it's about. The wood snake is a subcategory of the 6th animal. So the 6, there go that 6. And the Chinese zodiac's 12-year cycle. So the 12, that's the 3, 6. We already know the murder by numbers is the 369, okay, y'all? So I'm like, oh, what the heck is going on? If you add the 1 and the 2 to the 6, that's 9 too. So there you're 369, okay? Which corresponds to the Chinese calendar. People born in the year of the wood snake are thought to have a high level of wisdom and philosophical knowledge. Okay, y'all? So this is what popped up, okay? And then it says the wood snake in a nutshell, qualities. And then it just tell you some stuff that their qualities are, okay? The thing that caught me was creative and friendly, okay? Because a lot of people that look innocent, Um, they're not always innocent. Okay, y'all. Um, Remember that saying, the wolf in sheep's clothes? Sometimes they can look so sweet and innocent, like, they wouldn't hurt a fly, and they'll be the ones that'll get you. Okay, y'all? So when it came to that, I was like, well, maybe this is why that's popping up. God help us popped up, y'all. A lot of people that's in this Illuminati mess and, sending their souls over to the devil. Um, Only time that they think about God is when their number comes up and it's time for them to be taken out. Just like Chris Brown. Chris Brown been doing all this demonic stuff in the videos and this and that and that and this, getting tattoos that's demonic and everything. And then when everybody turn on him and the industry turn on him because they ready to throw him away too now because he got so many hit songs. They can make more money off of him gone now, okay? With his catalog. They can make a lot of money off of him right now. So now that everybody's turning on Chris Brown, now Chris Brown wants everybody to feel sorry for him when he sold his soul. You know what I'm saying, y'all? And a lot of people are saying this around about Jamie Foxx too, but people is not trying to hear that. People is tired of people taking out, big artists like this and they're getting away with it. We still haven't gotten over the fact that, Mo3 was taken out. We haven't gotten over the fact that Dolph was taken out. We have not gotten over the fact of a lot of artists that's being taken out and people is turning their head like, ain't nothing going on. When we know in our heart of hearts that it's something sinister going on, okay? Prince getting taken out. Michael Jackson being taken out, the way they was taken out. A lot of stuff don't add up. Whitney Houston passed and didn't add up. And now they want us to, people's coming to my comment section. Oh, this is y'all, this is your baby because I said that Jamie Foxx is our baby. You know what I'm saying? People come to the comment section. You have to be careful of people who come to your comment section too, okay? Because it's agents of all kinds. All right, it ain't just actors that's agents. We got people that's on social media that's agents too. That they just go from page to page to cause chaos. Okay, and this is what they do. Okay. So God help us popped up. One Nation, the Jewish, that popped up. This popped up too. Now we know that there was back in the day some street pharmacy use, but nothing lately. Nothing lately that he been doing that we know of. Okay, he's been completely healthy, exercise and all that stuff, eating right. So why would this happen, y'all? Okay. Good Times and Underdogs popped up, and I was like, well, he has been living his best life, y'all. Okay, but is he considered an underdog? Did Jamie Foxx just go along with this Illuminati mess just so he can rank up and make a lot of money? But did he really realize what he had to give up? Did he really realize the power that these people have over them when they're call themselves in this inner circle with them? Do they consider him an underdog? Did he just do things for a certain reason, but he really went out here trying to hurt nobody? You really can't see him. You see him doing hand gestures and stuff like that. And yes, he wore a dress and stuff. People bringing that up. But, I mean, what has he really done to really push this agenda the way everybody want to act like he's just deep into the Illuminati? I don't think so. I think he did a little stuff and he did hung out at a few parties because he talks about, parties that Puffy. Okay, and this is what made me think about Puff Daddy because he had hung out at a lot of parties that Puff Daddy had gave. And he been speaking about it. And a lot of people is like, well, maybe this is why they tried to take him out because he's speaking on stuff that he shouldn't say anything about after you hang out with these people. But a lot of people been speaking out on them. A lot of people. But, I don't put nothing past nobody, to be honest. I don't. I don't put nothing past anybody. But the thing of it is, like I told y'all, back in the days, if people would have talked about Puff Daddy and all the stuff that he's into, and that's why I said, where's the Me Too movement and all of these people? When we got little boys that's out here being, abused. And everybody turning their head when it comes to the little boys, but the little girls they'll say something about. R. Kelly should not be just the only one in there. Okay, Puff Daddy should be in there too. Marquise Houston should be in there too. Okay, Chris Stokes should be in there too. And let people tell it. Allegedly, Clive Davis and a lot of others should be in there for the same thing. Okay, y'all? So, is Jamie Foxx considered an underdog? Okay? Holy Grail popped up too. Holy Grail. And I've been telling y'all the same circle of people hang out with each other. So I'm not surprised that Holy Grail popped up, because who has the Holy Grail? Song or whatever. Album, song, whatever it is. Jay-Z. Jay-Z and Clive Davis and them is close, y'all. I just showed y'all pictures of them. Okay? They're really close. Slow death popped up, y'all. And when somebody gives you something and you don't know they gave it to you, like some poison or something, that's usually how, with some people, passes away with a slow demise. Okay, y'all? People were coming to my page talking about what make you think that somebody gave him something. Well, somebody gave him something before. Somebody slipped him something before at a party back in the days. And he still was having complications from that. Later on in his life, he was still having complications from somebody giving him something before. So, if somebody already know how his body reacts to a certain type of something, if they wanted to do something to him, why not slip him the same thing again, but just give him a little bit more this time? Okay, y'all? Just think about it. This is why I say some stuff people should keep from doing interviews and stuff like that. Don't tell all your stuff, okay? Because when you tell things, people know your weaknesses. They know what, you know what I'm saying, y'all? You got to keep some stuff to yourself, especially these celebrities, okay? It's very important that you keep some stuff to yourself. Now, this came up too about the rapper. I hope y'all can see it, because I ain't going to say it. But this popped up too. And when this popped up, first thing made me think was Puff Daddy, because this is what everybody running around saying that he is. This type of rapper, this type of person he is. Okay? He like men. So this popped up, and all this East stuff kept popping up. I was like, well, maybe they talking about Puff Daddy, because he runs in the same circle with Clive Davis and them. Okay, y'all? He runs in the same circle with all of them. So I said, well, maybe this is who the East Coast, or, the beast from the East kept popping up. Something about East. Cast spells. We know that a lot of people that's elites, they're into spell casting and stuff like that. We know they're into this stuff. We the Best popped up, y'all. And I want y'all to remember We the Best, because same circle of people. I keep telling y'all, it's industry hitters out here. And they run in the same circle. When people keep passing away, or as attempts being taken on certain people's lives, and they kind of tie in with these same circle of people, a lot of people is feeling like these people could have something to do with that. You can't get so chummy and think that, just because you go to parties with these people and hang out with these people and they give you movie roles and, music deals and this and that, people think they good. But are they really? Ask yourself this question. This guy, We the Best guy, he was on the set, when Nipsey Hussle got into it with somebody. Him and that John Lennon, or whatever that guy named, John something. They was on a set. When he got into an argument with somebody and they closed lips, they wouldn't even talk about it. They wouldn't even say who he even got into it with, y'all. And right after Nipsey Hussle got into somebody on that set, he was taken out, y'all. And he had just signed a deal with Jay-Z. And Jay-Z and them was all tied in this together. This We the Best. And it tripped me out that this popped up under Jamie's name, y'all. We the Best. I was like, whoa. You mean, this circle of people? Same people that was around. And this is a video I just not done not too long ago. My day 1s, 2s, and 3s. Y'all know I just brought this up. And the name of the video is Will Michael Jackson and Prince demise lead back to industry hits? And will they be a part of this? I forgot the rest of it. But this was the video that I just did with Clive Davis. Same circle of people, y'all. Jay-Z. Why is all these people popping up in Jamie Foxx Numerology, y'all? Same circle of people. I told y'all these are industry. This one right too, Alicia Keys. I talked about her. She popped up under Jamie Foxx stuff. You know why? Because she signed to the same label that he signed to too. Okay, y'all. Um, these are no coincidences, y'all. These are no coincidences that these same people keeps popping up in the same circle, and then people is being taken out. Okay, and this is completely why I kept thinking Puff Daddy, Puff Daddy, Puff Daddy, when I kept seeing beasts from the East Coast, and all East this and East that, and I'm like, why does this keep popping up under Jamie Foxx stuff? Okay, they go to John guy. I think it's John Legend. I don't know what his name is. I don't like him. I always felt something just odd about him that just stood out. Like it's something that tells me that he's not a good person, y'all. I don't know what it is, but this is my personal opinion. But it's something weird about this guy. Okay, yeah, same circle of people. Look what his shirt says right here. We the best. And why did we the best just pop up under his numerology, Jamie Foxx numerology, y'all? Is it because these are the same circle of people? Is this a part of the takeover too, to take out people that, higher ups? I told you they want a big fish this year. And Jamie Foxx is a big fish, y'all. I want y'all to pay attention to that. These people right, who in the world was Nipsey Hussle arguing with on that set? And this guy was there, the one that looked like an egg. He was there. The John Legend guy was there. These same circle of people keep being in the premises of somebody passing away that could have did some really big things in the industry. Okay? That could have, helped a lot of people. They don't want people that's going to help people in the industry. We see that now. This one world order that they want is they want to play God. They want to pick the people that they want to be here, and the people that they don't want around, they want to have that power to get rid of them. And they didn't got smart about a lot of things, because now they're doing things and they're getting away with taking people out. They have fall guys that they didn't train them to be the fall guy. If you do this time, you do this time. We'll take care of your family. We'll this, we'll that. But they got fall guys now, y'all. Any two time that you can try to take somebody out from one city and state to another, like they did Young Dolph, and they get away with it, this is completely, it's crazy. It's seriously crazy, y'all. Okay? Remember I told y'all about this female right here. She was Prince's girlfriend. But she also works for Jay-Z, y'all. And this is why I asked y'all, did Jay-Z send this woman to take out Prince after he signed that deal? I'm just saying, y'all. Because nobody looked at her into anything. And what the feds really doing when it comes to these celebrities? Do they just not care? They got money, they black, they got money, don't nobody care. They done lived a good life. So what happens to them? Because it seems like they don't even try to do no homework on these, their passings anymore. There's so many things that points to this woman right here that's ridiculous. That's just my personal opinion. Why wouldn't she ever investigate it? Prince was found in an elevator, y'all, in his house. Come on now. And she had keys. And she works for Jay-Z. And Jay-Z ended up suing his family after he... Come on now, y'all. These are no coincidences, okay? And then she's friends with this guy, which also tells you, is this the reason why all of a sudden now that, they're selling record labels to people overseas now? Look at Quality Control. They just got sold to, Korea. Okay, y'all? I want y'all to pay attention to the same circle of people, okay? I want you to pay attention. Now let's get back to Jamie. So Jamie, his record labels are RCA, Jab, I think it's Jab or J Records. I think it's Jab Records. And Fox Music Group. Okay? These are the 3 labels that he is attached to. Okay, y'all? 3 labels. And these are some huge labels, okay? RCA has artists like, Elvis and all of these big time people, David Bowie, all of them, okay? Nina Simone, Diana Ross. He is attached to some serious labels, y'all. And remember I told y'all that, when somebody is signed to labels, if something happens to them, it's a big payout to the record labels. Okay? Not only will RCA get paid, J Records get paid, Fox get paid. What was the other one? Yeah, Fox Music gets paid. He is tied to some serious money, y'all. Okay? And I'm gonna tell y'all this. All three of these labels is basically partnered with up under Clive Davis. So he signed 3 different labels that's all under Clive Davis. Y'all, this is weird. Okay? Look at how much money that, does that mean that he got 3 contracts on Jamie Foxx that he can get paid off of RCA, being attached to RCA, Fox, and then the J Records? Do you see how much money is involved in this, y'all? This is crazy. Same circle of people. Then we got Fox. And as you can see, the parent organization of Fox Entertainment, Fox Music, is Walt Disney. Yes. I looked up his manager. And Jamie Foxx's manager, he is he pretty much produces movies. He produces Walt Disney movies. How ironic. Your manager don't have to try to get you into a job. They already is, in like Flint with Disney. And I don't know that you all know, but Jamie Foxx did a Disney picture that his daughter was so proud of him, saying that, you ain't made it until you've done something like this. Okay? Was it a good thing for him to do this movie? Because the name of this cartoon movie that he did was called Soul, y'all. Soul. Is that what they want from Jamie Foxx? That he is the main character on the cartoon movie Soul. And I want you to remember, Beyonce just came out with this whole Renaissance stuff, and that's one of her songs on there talking about the soul. Okay? All these people are tied in together, y'all. All of them. And J Records, look whose name is at the top, Alicia Keys. And remember, I've been talking about Alicia Keys ever since I've been talking about Mo3. Because she's tied into Dallas and all of this stuff, okay? Jamie Foxx is on that list with Alicia Keys, y'all, up under this record label. And look who's the founder, Clive Davis. He's the founder pretty much of all of them. Distributors, RCA Music Group, RCA Records, outside the U.S. So there's also UK RCA that he's attached to as well, y'all. Okay. This man broke up pretty much other record labels, and he's over them too, pretty much. So do that mean he got like 3 contracts, life insurance on Jamie Foxx, y'all? Is this how they staying rich, y'all? These elites buy, these insurance policies. Now think about Jamie Foxx was working on a lot of pictures, y'all. And I'm going to tell y'all this. I learned this from Mo3. When you are working on a movie or a show or this and that and that and this, and you got your hand all in a cookie jar, and he had a lot of stuff he was working on, y'all, at the time that he was almost taken out. Okay? My opinion. I want y'all to think about this. If you don't finish a movie, or if something happens to you in the middle of that movie being taken, they can file an insurance policy on you. They already have a policy on you. But if something happens to you during that movie being made, or you in the middle of working on something, then everybody that he has, went into business with as far as movies and shows, music, whatever it is, all of these people cashes in at the same dang on time, y'all. All of them. Key Life Insurance. Key Man Insurance. That's the name of it, okay? Look it up. It's called Key Man Insurance. Anybody can get it on. Anybody that's doing any, if you got a business partner, you go into a business with somebody, you can put that person in an insurance policy, and if something happens to that person, you get paid. Okay, y'all? A lot of weirdness, y'all. Now, let's look up his birthday. This is Jamie Foxx's birthday. Okay, y'all? FedEx driver popped up. 177. Okay, that's right. FedEx driver. And when this stuff started popping up, it started making me think of, if his life is in danger, because he did call the police and say that somebody was trying to take him out on that set. Should he be looking out for everybody? Should he be looking out for everybody right now? Because if Jamie Foxx is the target right now for the 2023 Skull and Bones year, should he be paying attention to the mailman, the FedEx drivers, the everybody? Because when this popped up, that's what came to my mind. Palestinian popped up. Should he pay attention to them? Slaughtered popped up, y'all. I told you there was a lot of stuff coming up under his numerology that I just did not like at all. I didn't. Spring break popped up, and he's in shape. He hangs out, he does performances and hang out for spring breaks and do stuff like this. So should he be careful around any spring break right now, y'all? Anything that's, out in the open with crowds of people like this, should Jamie Foxx be careful right now, y'all? Ask yourself this question. If he, and we got our fingers crossed and toes that he makes it through this mess, whatever that just went down. Okay? Dies in sleep popped up. And I told y'all, I just talked about this the other day when I talked about another person that just passed away. And I was like, could he have been given something on the set? He was wrapping up a show, could he have been wrapping up the show? Somebody gave him something, knowing that he's not going to even open it up till he get home later and get comfortable and relax, and then possibly. And remember, I was telling y'all about the movie, the Black Widow. It was an old movie. It came out a long time ago. Black Widow. And this woman that kept taking out her husbands for money. She was marrying these rich guys, and she'll take them out. And she would do it so smooth that she would find out what his weakness was. Like I was telling y'all about Jamie Foxx. His weakness is this P, C, and the P. Okay, y'all? Somebody gave it to him before, just to see how he would react to it. And he had a long reaction to this. Years later, Jamie Foxx was still reacting to this. So for somebody to put that out, he put that out to Oprah Winfrey and everybody. He was telling everybody about the experience that he had, somebody giving him something at a party. Well, you just told somebody one of your secrets. They know now what the P, the C, and the P will do to you when they give it to you. And all they had to think about was, we can give him a little bit more than we gave him last time. They gave him last time. Okay? And could he have possibly been given something? Now, I'm going to tell y'all another little secret, okay, y'all? And I'm not trying to be funny, and I'm not saying this is where it came from. I just learned this, and I did not know it. But Cameron Diaz, she makes wine, y'all. So, is it safe to say that somebody that just came out of retirement, they makes wine in their spare time, they coming on a set with a bunch of stars that they, mingle tingle with, as far as friendship, allegedly. Wouldn't it be a normal thing to bring everybody a bottle of your best wine that you done made at home? I'm just saying. Did she bring bottles of wine to the set? Ask yourself this question. This is what happened, and this is crazy because this is what happened on the Black Widow. And I was telling y'all about that movie, and if y'all haven't seen it, go watch it. Black Widow, she mates and she kills, okay? she put some stuff that her husband was allergic to on the bottle, around the bottle top or in the bottle or whatever. And she knew that he was going to sip on that while she was gone out the country or out of town taking care of some business. She knew he was going to unwind and drink, a little sippy sip. And he drunk some of this stuff and he gone. And he's taken out while she's out of town. So she comes back and voila, your husband he passes away while you were going out of town. And it makes it look so innocent. And I told y'all this is probably what happened to the other guy too from the what's his name? Not the Matrix, the other movie that just popped out and the guy just got taken out. Okay, they do the voiceovers for the video games and all this stuff. The one that just got taken out. Okay, passed away at home, hanging out with his dogs. Okay, Jamie Foxx don't take me as somebody that would have waited till he got home to sip on some bottle of wine if somebody gave it to him. It's a possibility that he wanted to have a little sippy sip on the set. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing some ideas out there, y'all. Because when I found out that she makes wine, it took me back to that movie again. That somebody can give you something and you're not even, know where it came from. I just don't feel like he was running around saying that somebody tried to steal, extort him $33,000. He running around the set telling people that somebody's trying to take him out. I just don't see that as all of a sudden, he have a stroke. What do that have to do with having a stroke? Y'all, it doesn't. Something seems odd. And then they say they found something on the set that was like some kind of threat or something. So, y'all, this is weird. The Underworld popped up. One World Order and Slaughtered popped up. And I was like, this is some deep stuff. 7 taken out. Baby Blood popped up. And I was like, whoa, this 7 popped up twice. This is the reason why I put the 7 on him. Because 7 popped up twice. And I want y'all to think about this. Before Mo 3 was taken out, he had 7 days left. His contract was about to be up. And I don't want y'all to don't ever forget about Tupac with the 7-day theory. Okay, that 7 is very important. And when that kept popping up too, I was like, something is weird about this whole situation. Dark Angel popped up. Self-harm popped up. They like to make you seem like you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And they like to make it feel like, you did something to yourself when they want to take certain people out too. So, Jamie Foxx, people better watch him. His family that really care about him, they better keep a close eye on him because he could be a target this year for the Skull and Bone year. He really could be. Vanished popped up. Farewell popped up. And I was like, wow. That's like somebody leaving if you're saying farewell. Car wreck popped up. Pathetic. Conflict popped up. Just a lot of chaos stuff. Never Died popped up. And I was like, the first time they tried to take him out or whatever they call themselves doing at that party, he didn't pass away. He was very strong. Okay? He's very strong, y'all. And I think that this is why that he's fighting right now for whatever it is that happened. If they gave him something, or if he really did have an aneurysm, or if he really did have a stroke, which I doubt, he's a very strong person. And I think that they could have possibility that they messed up. Okay, this could have been something that they tried to do, but it didn't work. And then when genetics popped up, he could have some really good genetics. He's very healthy, y'all. He plays basketball, everything. He's into a lot of sports. And when genetics popped up, I was like, this is not going to be so easy to take him out as they think. Okay? And they tried to do it and make it look like he just went mad. Got some screws missing like they did. They did the same thing to Martin Lawrence too. Remember, y'all? They did the same thing to him that all of a sudden, he just started acting like he losing his mind. This is what they like to do to the comedians, y'all. They like to make it look like they're losing their minds. I want y'all to pay attention to that. They did the same thing to Dave Chappelle, trying to make it look like he just lost his mind because he went against the grain. And, could he be going against the grain by talking about Puff Daddy, y'all? Okay? Now, another thing popped up was mermaids popped up. Now, y'all know there's a new movie, cartoon movie with Disney, which takes you right back to Disney again. And it also takes you back to Beyonce now because look who's in the mermaids. Halle Bailey, which is one of Beyonce and them artists. Okay? So everything comes back full circle. Walt Disney Studios, motion pictures, okay? Distributed by them. I want you to think about this. Same thing with Soul, Walt Disney Pictures, okay? And look who's in Soul, y'all. Jamie Foxx. Soul. He finally get, his foot in the door for Walt Disney. And the first picture that they put out for him is Soul, y'all. Okay? I want y'all to pay attention to this. This popped up again too. East Side, Enslaved. East Side just kept popping up. Now remember before Beast from the East popped up. Then East Side. And I'm telling you, this just kept popping up. And I'm like, why does this keep popping up? And as I kept digging and digging and digging, this is the direction it took me to. Now, this is Cameron Diaz's husband, Benji Madden, okay? Look what he has on his arm, East Coast. This is one of his tattoos. And I'm going to tell y'all something about this guy. He is the king of skull and bones, y'all. It kind of coincides with what's going on. This guy is the king of skull and bones, y'all. Do y'all see this east side on his East Coast on his arm? So why would East Side and East, the Beast from the East and all this stuff keep popping up, y'all? And man, he's the person that convinced his wife to do the movie. And when I looked into some of the stuff that this guy is into as far as, and look at this hat of this other guy that's with him, okay? With the 1111 on his hat and then the crossed out up there. East Coast on his arm. A lot of demonic stuff. Skull and bones on him. Look at his shirt. Obey propaganda. Don't believe the hype. And look at the, the star in his shirt. He has the stars, the crash, roadkill. And I want y'all to pay attention to that movie Soul. If you go and even just look at the preview of it, if you look at that movie, it's about somebody passing away. A cartoon about a man passing away in the middle of the street. He losing his soul in the middle of the street. That's where he passed away at. And then this roadkill comes up in the crash, and I was like, wow. Wow. Body bags popped up too, y'all. Body bags popped up. So y'all know what that means. Somebody is gone. Now, this is the movie that they were working on. Back in Action. Okay? Some weird stuff popped up on the Back in Action too. Now, of course, you see the 222 popped up. Order Out of Chaos popped up. Okay, y'all? Under the movie Back in Action. Freemason Order popped up under the movie. Reverse Psychology popped up. Remember, I was telling y'all that remember at first it came up as it was we are being told something else, not the truth, or something like that popped up under his name. Reverse Psychology. Global currency, y'all. And I told y'all that, the elites they're worldwide. They're worldwide. Because you see how stuff that happened over, with this whole Beyonce stuff was happening over there in Korea with the bumblebees and all that stuff. And then we found out later that it's allegedly is in cahoots with, some liquor company or something. With the bees on it, y'all. All this stuff is in cahoot together, y'all. A lot of stuff that's going on is not no coincidence. this popped up, and like I said, allegedly he had some type of problems back in the days with street pharmacy stuff, but nothing recent. Okay, this popped up under Back in Action too. Okay, White American popped up. Need I say more? Okay. Kick the Bucket popped up, and for those of you, this came up under Back in Action, y'all. When I put in the name of the movie, Kick the Bucket popped up. And for those of you who don't know what Kick the Bucket mean, I'll pull that up for you too. Its slang term means to die. Okay? That's what Kick the Bucket means, to die. To indicate that someone has passed away. Okay? Was it meant for Jamie Foxx to pass away on that set? And is this an example that, artists should be paying attention to what's going on with Jamie Foxx and all of this stuff? Should they take special precautions when they're doing movies and stuff with these people that they think they're cool with just because they let them be in the movie with them? Should they take extra precautions seriously, even if they got to record while they're there, or bring a +1 with you to watch your back while you're on the set with these demons, y'all? Okay, I'm just saying. As above, so below popped up under Back in Action, y'all. You see the numbers. Critical Care popped up under Back in Action. Ain't Jamie Foxx in critical care right now, y'all? He can't even finish his movies that he's been doing. They're replacing him, y'all, with lookalikes. Okay, y'all. Something is not adding up with this whole thing. This is what's popping up under Back in Action. Critical Care. Secret Agenda popped up under Back in Action, y'all. Look at all the numbers that lined up with it. Takeoff Demise. We all know Takeoff was a sacrifice, y'all. Why did he pop up? Ask yourself this question. Why did he pop up? I want y'all to think about Takeoff when he passed away. And remember that people were saying that, one of the Mob Ties brothers was saying, the one that was supposed to be his birthday, we going fishing tonight. Remember that, y'all? We going fishing tonight. That's very important, that part. And I think this is why Takeoff popped up. Because I keep saying they want a big fish, right, y'all? I want y'all to see what pops up under Cameron Diaz's name, okay? I want to show y'all something. Remember Takeoff. And remember they want a big fish. And remember him, having that hat on, say, they're going fishing tonight or something like that on that hat. The person whose birthday it was, the night that Takeoff was taken out. He pops up under here, right? Now, before we get to that, I want y'all to look at Clive Davis' birthday, y'all. I did not know this, and I was like, well, maybe this is why he's so close to Beyonce now, okay? Everybody call him the devil, okay? His birthday is 4/4, y'all. I did not know this. I never even looked this up before to pay no attention to it. Okay, if I did, I don't remember. I just must have it must have blanked from my mind. But 4/4 is when he was born, y'all. Okay, those unlucky Chinese numbers. Okay, and the numbers that Beyonce and Jay-Z love so much. Is this why they're so all close to each other? Beyonce, Jay-Z, Clive Davis, and all of them. Is this why, y'all? Now, I want y'all to look at this. Feed the Wolf popped up. Okay? Feed the Wolf popped up. And when Feed the Wolf popped up, it made me go look up, what does the Bible say about the wolf? Okay? It says, beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravaging wolves. Y'all, wolves in sheep's clothes. Now, I know Cameron Diaz looked like she's just so innocent and so sweet. She wouldn't hurt a fly. But I want y'all to pay attention to who she's married to. Somebody that was knee deep in the Skull and Bones movement. Okay, y'all? Magic 8 pops up. And y'all know about that 8 is definitely the link 8. Okay? So that's two things that pops up that has something to do with takeoff. Okay? Magic 8. White balloon popped up, y'all. Now remember a little while ago, the balloon popped up, right? And I was like, when they release balloons, is when somebody passed away. Then I put in back in action, and white balloon pops up, y'all. Okay? Coincidence or maybe, I don't know. It's decided. What's decided? Ask yourself this question. What's decided? When you put in back in action and all the stuff is popping up, what was decided? Was it a decision to take Jamie Foxx out on that set, and was more than one person behind it? Why would he fire 4 people? He's attached to Clive Davis, who's born on 4/4. Is y'all paying this attention? The other side pops up under back in action. The other side. Okay? Golden Gates. What's Golden Gates, y'all? That's a funeral home. That popped up, okay? Now let's go into Cameron Diaz. This is her full name. Cameron Michelle Diaz, okay? So let's go into this. We already see reverse Sumerian is 222 because you take out the 0. It's 222. We already got that. Let's go. The Devils in the Details popped up under Cameron Diaz name, y'all. Trying to get it because it's blurry when I put it up too much. The Devils in the Detail. That popped up. Okay? Be careful what you wish for popped up. Now, I want y'all to remember something. Jamie Foxx, this was his wish, was for Cameron Diaz to come out of retirement and be in this movie with him. He tried everything he possibly can to get her to come back. But the one person that could talk her into coming back was her husband, y'all. I want y'all to pay attention to this, okay? Her husband was the one person that could get her to come back to acting. And when I put her name in, it says, be careful what you wish for. Did Jamie Foxx almost seal his own fate, y'all? About wanting Cameron Diaz to come. I'm just saying. The winemaker. Okay, y'all? Did he almost seal his own fate? Because he trusts these people so much. Ask yourself this question. Now, this is another thing that kind of ties Takeoff to this whole situation. Miraculous catch of fish. Is y'all paying attention to this coming up under Cameron Diaz's name? Miraculous catch of a fish. Now, remember I told y'all they want a big fish, even bigger fish than Takeoff was last year. Jamie Foxx is a big fish. Why would anything talking about catching a fish pop up under Cameron Diaz's name? Ask yourself this question, y'all. These numbers is weird that they have all of this in here. I don't think y'all think this is a coincidence? Y'all let me know. Delivery driver popped up under Cameron Diaz name, y'all. Delivery driver. What does delivery drivers do? Think about it. What do delivery drivers do? They deliver something, right? Was it meant for her to deliver Jamie Foxx? I'm just saying, y'all. This popped up under her name. Illuminati member popped up under her name. Illuminati member popped up under Cameron Diaz's name. Inner Circle trader. He thought this was his friend. Was she a traitor? Was she not really his friend? She was the last person on the set with him. And they say she was making all kind of faces like she didn't even want to be over there with him. And then that's when he started, going into his medical emergency. She's the winemaker, y'all. Did they give him some wine to calm him down? And the wine made him worse? I'm just saying, y'all. Allegedly. I'm just allegedly. We just thinking out loud over here. Okay? Allegedly. Lost soul pops up under her name. Is she a lost soul? Is she bringing more to souls to the table? But people just don't realize this. My turn popped up. 111, y'all. Did you pay this attention? My turn popped up. Bye week. This was a bad week for him because he was out of there. He's in a hospital. A Dark Lord code popped up under her numbers. And look what else pops up under there. Killer. 95305. Under her numbers, y'all. Okay? Fed Now pops up. Y'all know about the Fed Now. Because Fed Now has taken over Cash App. Who was ran by Bob Lee, who got taken out by a killer. Okay, y'all? Jamie Foxx is on this show, or he's a producer or something, on this Missing Child Scare Unit, Missing Persons Unit show on Fox, y'all. Okay? Now, my understanding, these are not true stories, so I don't know why this would, but this still brings attention to missing people. Jamie was bringing to light a lot of stuff, just like if he was bringing to light about Puff Daddy. Now he's in a show talking about missing children. Could this be involved? I don't know. It could be. I don't know, y'all. But something seems odd about this whole situation to me. Seriously, y'all. The people that he just, loves to surround himself around, could they have been the very people that try to take him out, y'all? It's all over the news. It's all over the media that he begged this woman to come out of retirement, to come do this movie with him. And when you pull up her numerology, it says, be careful what you wish for. And this man right here is her husband, who talked her into doing the picture. And look at the skull, y'all. This is the year Skull and Bone. Do you see the skull on his head? Do y'all see her husband? Tattoos of choice. Y'all, I just find this odd. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Okay? But he got artists, and they're into all this skull and bone stuff. And just demise after demise. Look at all this weird stuff this man has on his body. All kind of satanic tattoos, y'all. And it makes you wonder, why would somebody like Cameron Diaz be so attached to this man? Look at that almighty dollar on him, y'all. Do that mean he'll do anything for money? Huh? American Murder Crew is on his back, y'all. American Murder Crew. Look at Cameron Diaz throwing up them horns. Is she as innocent as people think she is, y'all? I'm just saying. Because people looked at them as an odd couple in the first place, but not so much. I told y'all, if you is a cricket or crackhead, and your husband gonna be one too. If your husband is if your husband is one, you gonna be one too. It's not nobody gonna be with no cricket or crackhead and they not one too. That it just don't work like that, y'all. If he is into devil worship and stuff, then 9 times out of 10, Cameron Diaz is into it too. She just look innocent, y'all. I'm just saying. Look at all the skull heads he got on his clothes and all of this. Supreme Money, Cash, and Hoes. Okay, y'all? This is what he got on his hat. And it says, how Benji Madden convinced Cameron Diaz to settle down. He threw a party with all his friends. And look at the back of that car where the license plate it has looks like you know, some Illuminati stuff on the license plate right there, y'all. If you look at it. Pyramids and all kind of stuff on the back of the car. But his whole demeanor, everything that has been about this guy, because he was a rock singer too, and then he got artists, and they're all into this rock stuff and Skull and Bones. And y'all just tell me, am I tripping? Am I overthinking things? Or is there something more to this than meets the eye? Ask yourself this question, okay? This also popped up. 8 lost, okay? 8 lost. And I'm going to tell y'all this. I might have mixed up some stuff because I did her full name and then I did her just her first and last name, just like I did, you know, Jamie Foxx's too. So it might have been some of that mixed in too, because I think when I did her first and last name, that's when the 111 popped up. 8 lost, y'all, popped up. And I was like, 8 lost. And I remember in a news report, they were saying that he had 8 more days left to finish the film. Okay? And 8 lost popped up. And then 7 days. And like I told y'all about the 7 days. Mo 3 contracts was about to be up in 7 days before he was taken out. He had a week left of taping. A week is 7 days, y'all. And they said that he had a week left of taping. And I told y'all, remember Tupac, the 7-day theory. Y'all have to think about this stuff. The Masons popped up. And I want you to pay attention to something else too, y'all. Benji Madden is 44 years old right now too. He's 44. He just made 44 March the 11th. And he's 44 years old at the time that his wife goes to do this movie. It said numbers don't lie when I started off, y'all. And look at the Skull and Bones on his artist clothes and stuff. They're into all the Skull and Bones stuff. You have to be careful who you are out here dealing with. Just because, you know, these people, you know, just because you know, make money with these people and this and that and that and this doesn't mean that you are really into their circle. Just because they invite you in their parties don't mean they like you. I've sit back and experienced this my own self. That, you know, neighbors will act like they like you just because you moved out the hood and you in the suburbs and you got white neighbors. They act like they like you, but do they really like you? Because I've seen them change. I've seen them. So you don't think that these rich ones will do the same thing and let the cat out the bag that they really don't like you, but they got to throw a +1 in there and you're a good actor, so they throw you in the picture because everybody like your acting. But does that really mean that they even like you the way you think they do just because you got their phone number and you can call them and, you know, chit-chat with them? You know, I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Look at the skull on the belt buckle. Skulls everywhere. And this is the year of Skull and Bone. So, I'm just saying, y'all. Something is odd about this whole thing. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this, you know, these numbers. Because this is not coming from me. This is coming from the numbers that they go by. So I don't want nobody getting mad at me saying, oh, you said they did this and that. No, I didn't. I didn't say nothing. Y'all asked me to do the numbers. I did them. And this is the direction it took me into. And I just want to know what y'all think about it. Do y'all feel that these numbers are on point? Or y'all let me know. Anyway, y'all, hope you enjoy it. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching. Peace.